Hi, I'm Lainey, and today we're gonna be face painting. I'll post the reference over here. Let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna start by putting like a background on there. Sorry if I'm not good at this talking thing. This is my first YouTube video ever. But you just kind of dab it on there, and then fill it in to, I don't know. I just kind of dab it until I feel like my heart's complete. And then, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing for like the next 5 minutes. So if you want to skip through it, then go ahead, because this part is kind of boring. But if you want to hear me talk, then yeah. I made these cookies last night that were really, really good. But I couldn't really eat them because I'm allergic to chocolate. But I just had a tiny little bite of my friend's and it was pretty good. I think I did a good job. Dude, I had a Spanish test today. That is not a class I excel in, but, you know. I can't believe I made a YouTube channel, bro. It's kind of insane, but you know, if this flops, then it's whatever. So, see how I just filled that in? I'm gonna add like some lines, because I like the messy look of face paint. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it has to look kind of like a paint splatter. And paint splatters are not perfect at all, so they're pretty random. So, plus most of this is gonna get covered up by other colors, so it doesn't really matter if it looks good or bad or real or not, because it's gonna get covered up, majority of it. So just like that, I have the base done. I'll just do one side, because that's what I did on my TikTok. So I'll just do one side. And then after that, I'm gonna let it like dry a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some white and splatter like a paint splatter on top of that to give it like what the picture is. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a few coats of the white though, because white on top of black, kind of hard to do. But it's gonna be worth it for the results. I'm just gonna kind of lather that on there. Lather is a funny word, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna shut up for a minute and lock in, but I'll add music over this. Also, sorry if anybody walks in. I'm not allowed to have my phone in my room. So I'm recording in the kitchen. Hopefully, maybe I'll get a better setup. I'll show you guys the setup later, but it's kind of funny, so. See, I just like covered that up fully. I'm gonna have to do a ton of layers of this white, dude. Oh my goodness. I might also start live streaming. I feel like that could be pretty good as well. But then you won't be able to save the tutorials, I don't think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And the white, I'm just gonna leave it like this because I'm gonna cover it with a ton of colors. And if I have to, then I'll come back and fix it. But for now, I'm just gonna do like one final layer and then call it a day. And then I'm gonna start on some arrows and circles. All right, for this one, I'm gonna try to be pretty like slow about it to get like, I don't know, because there's a lot of detail for this. Also, this is the palette that I use. I get it off Amazon. It's like 120, I think, but it's so worth it. It's a watercolor palette, like water activated, so it's doesn't stain your face like an oil palette would, and I don't know, I just like it way better. The application is so much easier. Everyone asked me if I had the Athena palette. I do have it. I got mine off Amazon, not off TikTok. But every time I use it, it stains my face. So I do not recommend that to anybody. I mean, if you like the stained face look, and it also doesn't dry down. The Athena palette doesn't. This palette dries all the way down, and you can layer. The other one, it smears, and you can't really layer. You can just mix. So I recommend this palette. But it's also, I don't know, for beginners, I would say the Athena palette, because it's a little bit easier to work with, because the colors, you don't have to wait for them to dry. But I'd say this one's definitely for like more skilled people. But once you get used to it, then it's really easy to use. But I'd say this is one of my favorite palettes. I use it for every single one of my face paints. So I'm gonna have to outline this blue in a darker blue, but it's okay. I do not know how long this video is gonna be, by the way, so you can skip through or put it on ×2 speed. But I promised uncut videos, so here's the whole tutorial. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna outline it really fast in like a little bit of darker blue, so that you can see it better. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Also, this is not gonna be the exact same face paint as the one that I did last night, because one, I'm not gonna be able to recreate the same exact thing, and two, I want to make it better. So I'm gonna try to fix what I didn't like last time and kind of recreate it, but also not at the same time, like make it my own thing. Because last time I pretty much just copied the picture. This time I'm gonna add, like, they don't have these outlines on the reference that I'm using, so I'm making this up as I go. That's why it's called a reference, because I'm not doing the exact same thing, I'm just kind of mixing it up. Sorry if I'm talking too much too. Let me know if I'm talking too much, because I've never made a YouTube in my life. So I really don't know how to do this. Does that look better? I'm gonna try making the inside blue and the top of the arrow a little bit darker, and then decide. Oh, this is hard. That's what she said. But, yeah. Also, look at the nails. I got them done in Europe, because I went, oh yeah, let me tell you about my spring break. I went to England, and then after England we went to Scotland. We flew into London, and then after that we went to, where did we go after that? We drove up, we were like all around the Highlands and everything, and we were where the Loch Ness Monster was, and we went to Edinburgh. We went to a ton of castles. Oh my goodness. We went to a ton of castles. It was really fun. A lot of walking though. A lot of walking. But it was definitely worth it. It was so beautiful there. I definitely recommend. What did I get there? I got my nails done there, and then I got I'll put a picture of it. I've got my friend this apron. It's pretty cool. It's like, I almost got killed there, but they were really pricey. But it would have been pretty hilarious if I got that for my guy friends. I doubt they would wear it though. They're kind of party poopers. This one I'm gonna try to fill in to the point that I don't have to cover it, like with an outline. Because I want the arrows to all be different. I'm gonna try to make them all look different. I don't know how many different arrow types there are, but I'm gonna have to use my imagination, I guess. This green is so light. Oh my goodness. And it's almost out because I use it. Have you guys seen Roach? Like her, I don't know if she has a YouTube. I think she does. But she definitely has TikTok and Instagram. She was like one of the reasons I started face painting again, because she's so good at what she does. I'm surprised she doesn't have like more followers, because she's amazing at face painting. I would love like to meet her one day and like her to teach me how she does it, because I can't even figure out how she does it so good. And people say I'm good at face painting. She's like literally the best face painter of all time. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, she's amazing. But that's you know, like the zombie makeup that everyone's doing, like the neon zombie or whatever it's called. I did that because I saw her do it first, and hers, it's so detailed. I don't know if she was the one that started that or not, but she definitely did an amazing job. I'll tag her or something so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Dude, I should have played music. This is kind of boring. 12 minutes? I'm moving kind of fast. Yeah, let me know if the video is too long and you want it to be like sped up or something. Or if I should start editing the videos. Well, I'm gonna edit them a little bit, like add sound and stuff. But yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna do purple next for the next color. But I'm gonna like mix it into a magenta. Even though I kind of just did a magenta, I want like a purplish one. The more purpley one. I'm giving up on that. Every arrow is a different thing. I'm doing another just straight one because I feel like that looks like it would go right here. Also, guys, I'm just a beginner face painter, so if I can do this, then you can do it too. It's just, I don't really watch anybody do anything. I kind of just look at something and do it. But for anybody that needs a tutorial, here's the video for you. Okay, this arrow's a little wonky. It's okay though. I'll cover it up later with some circles or eyeliner. Also, I'm making kind of weird faces, so alright. I'll do a yellow one. I feel like that one would look pretty good if I did a yellow one. Also, I am a little sick right now, so that's why my voice sounds weird and I keep sniffling. My allergies are so bad from the trip. I sneezed like 50 times in class today. And the same person, bless them, bro, they kept saying bless you to me. Dude, I couldn't stop sneezing. They said it probably like 5 times before they just gave up. And my sneeze is really loud. I don't know how it can be that powerful, but Also, let me know if you want me to do, like, if you have any recommendations for face paint, because right now I kind of just go on Pinterest and, like, look up, like, Frutiger Metro. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, so don't bully me if that's not how you say it. Frutiger Metro, I don't freaking know. But, I kind of look up that, or, like, 2000s, like, you know, like, the patterns that your grandma has in, like, her house, like, the little apples, or, like, the ladybugs, or, like, the little houses that, like, your grandma would have in her house on, like, a quilt or something. I also do those. Well, I'm trying to do those. I haven't done them yet because, I don't know. I just got back from spring break, and I was gone for, like, 10 days, so I found them all when I was on spring break, and I didn't bring my face painting stuff. But I'm gonna start doing those as well, because I think those would be really cool if I put them on my face. Because my nickname when I was little was Ladybug, because of, like, a ladybug and Lady. So if I did that, then I would have, like, I don't know, it would be pretty cool. Yeah. This yellow does not lay on very well. I'm gonna outline it in orange, I think. I'm not gonna do that part, any arrows down there, because that's where the person's gonna go. So it doesn't really make any sense to put an arrow down there if it's gonna get covered up. So you can put arrows down there if you want. I'm just not going to, because I don't want to spend time on it and then it just get covered up. I did that yesterday. I found out the hard way, so hopefully this one turns out better than the last one. I think it will. It's looking pretty good so far, I think. Let me know. I don't have very thin brushes, so it's hard to get really precise stroke lines. But I'm trying my best. Someone told me that this must take a lot of patience and practice. I've only been doing, like, looking at, like, a reference face painting for probably, like, 3 months. Before that, I would just do, like, clown makeup every day. Not every day, but, like, when I would go on, like, me and my friends, we used to paint our faces before we went on late night walks in, like, 8th grade, to, like, scare people off. I don't know, we thought it was, like, men repellent or something. I mean, it kind of is. Guys think face painting is gay, so I might cut that part out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube, but yeah. You cannot see that orange at all. I'm gonna do one more coat of yellow, I think, in the middle, and then I'm just gonna start on something else. Because this yellow, this arrow is taking forever. I think it's already taken like 5 minutes. I'm tired. I just got off of school, what, like an hour ago? And I haven't done any of my homework either. Yikes. Alright. And then they have like these little circles, and oh, they have music notes. I didn't notice that last time I did it. Alright, so I'm gonna use a light pink this time to make a circle. I should have done the circles first before the arrows, but I'm kind of dumb. So I'm gonna attempt to draw a circle without messing up the arrows. If I have to, I'll just retrace the arrow, but hopefully I don't have to. Okay, why is that pink so pigmented and the other ones aren't? What the heck? I think this is the lightest color that I have too. Alright, let me add a dot in the middle. And then we'll move on to the next one. Alright.
Okay. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll, Jim's, I'm sure, is out right now.
Alright, yeah. So I told you guys he was gonna walk in at some point. Yeah. That's my dad. He's working right now, so I have to be kind of quiet. I don't know how loud I am, so let me know if this is too quiet and I need to speak up, because I'm trying to be quiet because he's working. But if I need to, I'll get like a mic or something. I'm gonna get a camera at some point. If this actually works out for me, then I'll get a camera or something. But I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then, like, you know, it's just a dud. So let me know if you want to see more painting videos, and I'll post some. You can barely see this purple. I'm gonna go over some of the white and make it pop more, because now that it's dry, it should pop more. Yeah, that definitely looks way better. That looks 10 times better. Yeah. That's how we save it. And I'm just gonna like dot it on there on top of the other one, because I don't want it to look like, I don't know, I want to like layer it on there. It kind of looks like a cloud. It's kind of cool. How does that look? I'm gonna fill it in. It looks kind of bad. And then dot it around the edges. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Also, I might have to move locations halfway through this video. So if there's a random change in where I am, it's because my mom kicked me out of the kitchen. Okay, I think I'm fixing it. If I'm not, then whoops. I'm gonna have to re-outline some of these arrows, but that'll just make them pop more, so I'm not complaining. Also, let me know if you want me to link the face paint that I use. Because I don't know what I searched to find it. Because I got this a while ago. And the best thing about this palette is it's magnetic. Like the little colors on the inside, they're magnetic. So you can refill just one color instead of having to buy an entire new palette for just one color. So that's probably the best thing about this palette. And just the colors are super pigmented. Well, they don't look pigmented right now because I'm painting on top of black, but I promise they're pigmented. Okay. I'll do another coat of yellow now it's dry. And I know this is not going to be perfect. It's just how I see the picture. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to try to add I'm going to do, royal blue for like another circle right here. I'm going to do on top of this arrow, but underneath of the green arrow to give it some dimension. Is that the right word? I don't know. I've taken like 4 art classes and I don't know, so. And then I'm gonna go in with some music notes. And some dots. Okay, yeah. I forgot the dots. There's these little dots on the painting that just go up. And it kind of brings the entire thing together. So I do not want to forget them. They kind of look horrible, but you know. Yeah. That just like brought the entire thing together. I'm gonna do some teal ones on the bottom and see what that looks like. Alright. Looks pretty good. No, it doesn't, but we'll fix them later. Yeah. What else should I add? Oh yeah, the music notes. Okay. They're like different colors. Alright. Also, guys, if you want to go see my other face paints on TikTok, my TikTok is at poopoopp. But poopoo has, the first poo has 2 O's. I'll just type it down below, but it's poopoopp08. And then my spam account is poopoopp2. And then my Instagram for painting is just Lena Does Makeup. Alright, and then I'm gonna add a hot pink music note over here because I feel like that would fit. There's not a lot of pink over here. I'm gonna make this one really big. Alright. And then I'm gonna add some black ones because we have like, I need a variety. There's not enough, like it's all just bright colors right now. Alright. Wait, that looks good. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna try the person. I didn't do too good on it yesterday, and someone commented on it. So I'm gonna sketch it on an eyeliner first. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of going right in with a thick paintbrush. Let me find. Alright. I use the NYX, this eyeliner. I find it works pretty well. Alright. Alright. Fill that in really fast. And then it kind of goes like whoop. Like, I'm gonna make it go out more. Like that. And then it goes in and then out. And then there's like, it goes up and then there's like a triangle here. Alright. And then it goes swoop and then up. Okay. This outline's looking pretty good so far. Let me draw the other hand. This is what I struggled with last time. Wait, that kind of looks good. Alright, and then we're just going to connect it there. Draw some hair. That rhymed. I don't know if I'm going to post this yet, so if you see this, then I decided I wanted to post it. And if you don't see it, then obviously I didn't. But I don't know, I hope I do like it, so I post it. Also, the body is not supposed to be perfect. It's my interpretation of it, so just, if yours isn't perfect, then that just means it's individual to you. Alright, that's just the outline of it. Now let me fill it in with actual, like, paint, because that's kind of splotchy. I'm tired. Probably gonna go to bed after this. It's only like 5:30. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try cleaning it up. Oh, why is my paintbrush not cleaning? I'm gonna try cleaning up this one arm over here because there was a little music note there, so it looks a little wonky. And then I'll add more hair. I'm not very good at drawing bodies, so I think I did pretty good on this one. No, I didn't. Let me fix the hair. That's what's messing it up. Alright, that gives it more of a dancing. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, let me add. What else should I add to it? I think I might be done. Does it need lashes? Yeah, lashes. I'll do lashes and eyeliner. Alright. And then this eye, and then my lashes, and then I'm done. Also, if anyone I know sees this, you don't know me. Is this eyeliner out already? Oh my gosh. Where's my glue? Oh my god, I had white eyeliner in here this whole time. Hold on. Alright. Lash time. I don't know where I got these lashes at. And there's no brand on the box. So alright, I'll come back when the lashes are on. Alright, I added the lashes. I'm not very good at lashes, but you know, I think I did an okay job. And this is the face paint. Thanks for watching.